Hello there guys, and I am FmTactical, your new director here on MreGamersSports. The game that I will be doing mainly is Football Manager 2013. I may do some cricket, which I'm quite interested in. There's a few cricket games out, mainly older style games, but they are quite fun. But mainly I'll be focusing on Football Manager 2013, which you can see on screen now. To start off, I'm going to be doing a save with, who shall I do? There's a few teams that I'm going to look for. It's going to be Newcastle United, it's going to be one of the choices. There's also going to be Swansea, which I have seen done on Football Manager a few times, and QPR, which has been done a few times. So, just looking at that, I'm probably going to go with Newcastle. Newcastle, for those that don't know, are in the northeast of England. They're a professional club, obviously, in the Premier League. The reputation is national. The nickname is the Magpies. The chairman, you don't really need to know, but they're rich, luckily. The stadium was changed from St James's Park to Sports Direct Arena, I think it was, but now it's been changed back to back to St James's Park. It's a 52,000 all-seater, so it's a big stadium. I think it's one of the top four, is it? Well, it was one of the top four in England. Stadiums keep getting bigger now. I've not really kept track. But some good facilities, and most importantly, they're in the Europa Cup this season, so that should be fun. The leagues that I have loaded is Brazil is loaded, but it's not manageable because I don't really like managing Brazil. The only reason I load them mainly is because of the good players. I've also got England down to League 2, France top division, Italy top division, and Spain top division. So let's get into it and choose Newcastle United. Hoping for a bit of cash. Newcastle United aren't a cheap club. They do spend quite a lot of money. Friendly wise, that's not good. We've only got one friendly. I'll sort it out. So we move into the news. The Newcastle United board have announced the appointment of Keelan Florentine as the club's new manager. Florentine is said to be relishing the opportunity to manage at St James's Park, and the Magpie supporters are hoping he can be a difference to their team. Don't remember saying that, but yep. So here we go. A personal message from Mark Ashley, the chairman. He's given us a contract until June the 13th. Not June the 13th, what am I like? June 2013. The wage doesn't really matter for me. He wants me to play attacking football. He wants me to sign young players to the first team. Yeah, I'll do that, I think. Attacking football I like doing, but it's risky in the Premier League because most of the teams are all good. So we're going to go ahead and attend this meeting. So I have done quite a lot of these before. I've played Football Manager for quite a while now. 7 million he's going to offer us, which, yeah, I'll take that. We can get some decent players for 7 million. I'll go through the squad in a minute if you don't know already. But they do have a decent squad. On screen, I'm just skipping through these, they're not really important. I can sort most of this stuff out at the end. But assistant manager wise, I think I may have a look at changing him. He's not the greatest. But anyway, let's move on to the newer news. The transfer update, we've only got one player out on loan, which Paul Dummett at St Mirren. Scouting update, he wants, who's ever, Graham Carr, I think he's a good scout, if I remember rightly. There's Alan Carr's dad in there, but I think he's at West Ham. So, Shawcross and Russell Martin has recommended me. Not interested in any of them, to be perfectly honest. Maybe Shawcross, he's a decent young player. What's this doing here? Let's get that off the screen, sorry about that. Newcastle report, this is the main thing that we need to look at this episode. Our team report states that our position strength, let's have a look at this. Our strongest keeper is Tim Krul by quite a long way. He's 3.5 stars. Steve Harper, our next best keeper, is 2 stars. Right back, I won't be using sweeper, so I won't need to look at that. Stephen Taylor is the strongest right back. Ryan Taylor and Danny Simpson are all on 2.5 stars. That's pretty average for a Premier League team. We've also got Vernon Anita who can play there, but I'm looking at him more of a centre mid, which I'll show you in a minute. So that is one position already that I've identified, which could do with a bit of improving. Centre backs, we're alright for centre backs. Maybe a bit more depth would be alright. Colaccini, Stephen Taylor, Mike Williamson, and Perch. Obviously, Colaccini is one of the better players in the he's one of the underrated players in the Premier League, I think. He's from Argentina, if any of you don't know. Argentina are one of the best teams in the world. So, and he does get in, I think, Colaccini, so that says quite a bit. Davi Santon, a good young talent. I think it was from Inter Milan they picked him up from. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he has been there. Ryan Taylor and Fernanita will prove to be backup at left back. Defensive mid, if I look to use one of them, which I probably will with Czech Tiote, Fernanita can also play there. Right mid, I'm looking more at attacking wingers. I'll use them more. I'll show you in a minute a tactic that I'm probably going to use. But anyway, right mid, our strongest one is Ben Arthur with Gutierrez providing backup. Centre mid, we're good. We've got some decent players. Kabaye, Tiote, Anita and Gosling can all do roles in the Premier League, I reckon. Especially Kabaye. I'll be expecting a bid for him from Man City or PSG usually. About 23 million I think it usually is. I would look at accepting it, but I'm not sure his key role. Left mid is Jonas Gutierrez, and Ryan Taylor can also play most positions on this team, which is good. Attacking mid, so I'll be using these. Demba Ba, who can be later there. I won't really use him there. Prefer him more as a striker, a good target man. Attacking mid right, Ben Arthur. Yeah, I'll be definitely using him there. Orbertan, he's a decent player, he's quick, if I remember correctly. Attacking mid, Ben Arthur. So we do have quite a lot of cover to be buying, I suppose, because most of the players are top on every different position in their specific role, which isn't good. And top strikers obviously are Bart and Cisse, who will definitely be playing. Probably have to play two up front just because them two are so strong. Tactics wise, what am I going to do? I think just to start off the season, I'm going to look to be doing something like this. 4-1-3-2, would you call it? I'm going to be using Demba Ba as a target man and Papi Cisse, which I'll show you as I pick my team in a minute. I'm using an advanced playmaker and an anchorman. These are ball playing and ball playing. I like to play the football. So our strongest lineup, in my opinion, which I'd be picking, say if we had this squad just in the first game, would be Krul in net. Right back, I'd go with Danny Simpson. Centre back, I'd go with Colaccini and Stephen Taylor. And left back, I'd definitely go with Davi Santon. So defensive mid, Czech Tiote. Then across the midfield, I'd probably go Ben Arthur, Kabaye, and who else would I go? I'd probably go Gutierrez, yeah. So up front, I'd definitely go Bar and Cisse. Team instructions wise, I'm going to look for attacking football on this formation, which Mike Ashley wanted, which I showed you before. I'm going to be just looking for a basic attacking football, nothing special. Defensive line I'm going to drop deep because they're not the quickest centre backs. Width, we've got some good width in the team. I'm going to play wide and tempo, yeah, just into quick. Focus passing down both flanks. Counter attack. Nah, we don't want to counter attack. Well, we do, but we don't always want to counter attack. Playmaker's going to be Johan Kabay. Target man's going to be Demba Ba. Yep, happy with that. As for fixture wise, we're going to start off the season at home to Wigan. I'm going to be probably until next episode. It'll be Man City will be the first live commentary of the season, unless I decide to do the Wigan game as the first game. Possibly I might do that. Anyway, in the first episode, it's going to be Wigan at home, Stoke away, QPR at home, Everton away, Tottenham home, and Chelsea away. So a realistic target from that. What would you say? 3 from Wigan definitely. 1 from Stoke, 3 from QPR, that gets us up to 7. From the last games, I'd look from 3 points between the last 3 games, so 10 points. 10 points will do us nicely in the first 6 games, kind of. It'd be an average score, but considering our 3 games here, the Tottenham, Everton and Chelsea games, I'd definitely be happy. So anyway, I'll finish off the episode by looking into the transfer market. See if there's any transfer listed players which could fit into my team straight away. Anderson could be a player that comes in as a defensive mid. Is he a no, he's centre midfield. He could be a good backup for the centre midfield, especially with Czech Tiote, our second best centre midfielder there, playing as a defensive midfielder. So he'd be definitely one that I'm going to look at. So I'll look down this list. Jermaine Jenas is a decent player from Tottenham. I think he's out on loan in real life at the moment at Nottingham Forest, if I remember correctly. but he's a decent talent. He's not gonna be one of the best, but he proved decent backup, I suppose. Something you can do here. I think it's asking price at most 10 million. Let's have a look. Oh, it's the same list really. Anyway, Florent Malouda, he could be one. I'm sure most of you will have heard of him from Chelsea. I think he played a bit last year when they won the Champions League. He's a decent player. He could fit in as our strongest left attacking mid. So yeah, I'll definitely look at him. But anyway, thank you for watching the first episode, guys. Hopefully I'll get back to you soon with the second episode, which will involve them fixtures which I showed you before. So cheers.